Okay, now we're in the Great Smoky Mountains. Estamos nas montanhas de Smoky.
Imagina eu speaking Portuguese.
Indo para Cherokee para ver índios americanos.
North Carolina.
Nós estamos em Carolina do Norte.
No, Cherokee's in North Carolina.
Aliás, estamos indo para Carolina do Norte.
Ainda estamos
Onde se encontra a cidade de Cherokee, ou a reserva. Aqui é aquele mesmo lugar, a mesma montanha que nós vimos no vídeo, com música tocada.
Aqui é bom a gente continuar ou o que é?
Just here. That guy's taking pictures again. He does pictures. We better stop up here.
Do you think we should go all the way there, alright, Belle?
I just saw a fella that had the same problem we had.
What happened?
His car was pingando. Tava pingando pro carro dele.
Although,
There's the Smoky Mountain.
the more you keep going, the better.
Don't need it.
Here, look,
Oh, look at these little flowers. This is the Smoky Mountains. Going to see the Indians.
Nosso carro tá um pouquinho quente por causa da subida e tá cheio de pessoas, mas estamos caminhando. E vocês todos me falam se vocês viram alguma coisa bonita.
Bom,
You still filming him?
Yeah. Mãe, fala alguma coisa.
Dá para ver como parece fumaça neles? Sempre fica assim.
Quer dizer que vai chover?
No, it's a lots of the smoke.
He's catching on smoke now.
Não tem som bom.
Se vocês virem alguma coisa.
não lindo.
Eu vou ser música. Fazer música.
Não lindo por aqui.
Look at this.
Lindos de Smoky Mountains. A gente nunca sabe o que vai ter depois da curva. Pode ter coisas lindas nos esperando.
We're almost to the top.
Something better.
You're going to see something to the right.
Alguma coisa pra direita eu vou ver, nós vamos ver. Ah, mas a senhora tá com minha máquina? Pra tirar foto do estado.
Here you get it off
Posso
to the
pegar?
side. Look to the
Lá
side.
vou. Lá vou. Não, esse não era o mais bonito.
This way down there.
Olha aqui,
Here's a flashing by there. You know what?
Go
You should
fast.
wait a minute. Turn it off.
I think we're almost to the top. People are stopping and taking pictures.
Don't go too fast, go slow.
You can hear them. Oh.
Please come around, but just come slow.
To the front?
Tunnel.
Olha, cara.
Agora
Just show the beginning of the tunnel. Then
vamos
turn off.
passar num túnel.
Turn off.
Lá vamos nós.
Space Fair.
Get everybody around here.
Agora estamos começando a descer.
É lindo. Olha.
Olha aqui no tempo.
Aham.
Bem bonito no tempo.
Qual, Rachel?
A gente vai entrar em outro estado.
Logo nós vamos entrar em Carolina do Norte.
O nosso estado. O Raquel falou.
Look at, you could look at it over there, you couldn't see it.
Eu falo em português.
Tim, now, get it, or don't go so fast, just get it behind us.
How can I not go fast? You can't
I'm-
see. It's
I'm
too-
talking to Tim.
It's too hazy, Mom.
Well, at least they get an idea of the smoke, as you can see it over there in lumps and lumps.
Why is it called the Smoke Mountain?
Right. I
Foi
was
muito
talking to
devagar?
Tim. No, I'm talking.
Muito rápido?
You have to tell Tim not to move it. Where's the smoke?
Lindos os Smoky Mountains. Lindos.
There's another place coming up here, too.
Fix the back of the car.
Look at that breathtaking sight.
Beautiful.
English to the English school in here.
Should I get off to the right?
Yeah, of course. Keep it right there straight. Just keep it on.
Right there?
Till you move on.
Dá pra ver como que parece fumaça, por isso chama as montanhas da fumaça. O que vocês acham desse jeito? Opa! Tá na hora de trocar para... Yeah, the batteries are flashing.
Okay, here.
Still have their batteries, though. I cared about
There's a new battery.
É uma cena mais linda que a outra. Uma paisagem mais linda que a outra. Nós estamos entrando bem no meio das árvores, parece. Montanhas à distância.
Look at it coming down here.
Oh! Uhul! Será que enquanto grita pra cá?
Just keep it on.
Olha que bonito.
We waited a long time to do it, Mom.
Oh, I had to get that. I didn't want that sign that was yellow.
Where in the world is the state line?
We passed it over somewhere, but they never showed a sign for it.
Queria que vocês vissem essa cara.
Bunch of views. Ah,
What's that for?
pretty Indian.
E tem flores lá também. Lindas flores. E a cara de novo.
I don't think we need to have that much.
Hi gang! Hi gang!
Well, these blowguns are made from river cane, which is found along the river banks in this area. Then we gather the cane and store it to dry. When it is dry, this crooked will have to be straightened. If we then build a fire and behold the cane over an open fire, and the inside fibers are soft enough to work with, he would then begin straightening the cane by bending it over his knee. And once the cane is straightened, it is brought in, and he'll take a metal tool, such as the one you see here, to knock out the joints inside the cane. And before the introduction of these metal tools, our people would have used a wooden shaft with a piece of flint tied to the end to knock out the joints. And they would have placed sand inside the cane. This is dark used for a blowgun. The wooden shaft is made from yellow locust, and the tail is made from Scottish thistle. The thistle is gathered and hung to dry since of rabbits and squirrels. Depending on how far a blowgun will shoot would depend upon the length of a blowgun and a person's lung power. Later on your tour, you'll be given a demonstration of the blowgun. Are there any questions? Okay, if not, follow the puck down to baskets. They can give the arrowhead its more permanent shape and sharpness. Now our people use different types of arrowheads. First type is the round shoulder. It's done by the Indian hemp, which is dolly and hunting. Once it was shot to an animal, it can easily be removed and reused. Second type is a square high shoulder arrowhead. It's done by animal sinew, which is dolly in warfare. And once it was shot to the human body, the sinew would mix with the blood, causing it to expand. Cause the arrowhead to either be left in, cut out, or pushed in through the body. These shafts are made from mountain cane, which is similar to river cane.
Good. Yeah. You only have one more try. She's doing great.
This took about 30 minutes for the average sized family of 5 or 6. This was done for every meal. Have any questions? Notice the cabin above. This type of home our people were living in.
I knew it all.
Ja, maar zag heel lang steen. Maar zo.
This type is a single weave. It's done in over-under method. I'll only give her a checking clad design. Then type is a double weave. It's similar to that which is done on the loom, and we'll give them a different variety of designs. That's what she's working with today. This lady here can work with anywhere from 10 to 200 strings at a time. Now doing this, you can make belts, sashes, or some together to make blankets or shawls. And before the introduction of this modern yarn, our people would have used the Indian hemp and the mulberry root bark in place of their yarn. The colors would have came from the roots and barks, and which is after the mats and the mats of clay. The mat is above the doors, not a window. It's only there to show you how the wall is constructed. The roof was made from thatch and is raised to the center for ventilation. For the simple reason our people always build their fires in the center of the room. To have a look inside, and when you're through, follow the path down to the canoes.
Yeah.
Strip the bark, crack clay, and build fires once again along the top, in the manner they are doing now. And after the fires have gone out, they take a stone axe, such as the one you see here, chip away the charcoal. And this was done for every layer in the log. Now, by using the burning method, it took our people anywhere from 6 to 8 months to build a canoe. After the introduction of metal tools, it took them anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks. Now, the original size canoe was anywhere.
Had 300 or 400 families in them, so the size of that square ground would have covered roughly up to an acre of land, if not more. Now it gets its name from this square amount of sand that you see piled up around it. And in case you're wondering where we get the sand, all of our older villages were located down in a valley and next to a river instead of pipe on the side of a mountain as this one is. There's S or whatever type of dancing we were doing. All of our dances were done in a counterclockwise circular motion, and there would always be a man or a woman who would take charge and lead the dance, and they'd be known as the lead dancer. They could always be recognized because they would be wearing a mask, and the mask was to represent the type of dance that's being done. Before we had any metal tools, this would have been the type of mask that we were working with. It's simply a piece of tree bark that's been carved with a flint knife. To give this mask a more significant meaning, they would have attached a piece of the animal's fur to it, painted over it with the ceremonial whitewash, or used some of the native dyes that you saw up in the basket section. We could also identify the type of dance that was being performed by the type of tree bark that was used to make the mask. Now, after we got the metal tools, we started carving our masks, and we carved these out of buckeye because this is a soft wood and it's easy to work with. If you'll notice, the one I have here sort of resembles the top of a bear's head, so they'd be using this to go on what we call the bear or the hunt dance. The night before the hunt. Now, all of our older dances have died out, and this is because when the settlers came, they brought their missionaries and began introducing our people to Christianity. Because we only believed in one higher being, we were easily converted to Christians. Therefore, they began attending churches and using the verbal form of prayer. At one time, all of our dances were a physical form of prayer, and since they started using the Bible and attending church, these no longer need to be performed. As you folks come from the main part of town, I know you see these young men down here beside these craft shops who are wearing these brightly feathered costumes, and some of them might even been doing a fast type of dance. So these young men are Cherokee and they are of this area, but the costumes they're wearing and the dances they're doing are not. These are more typical of some of your western tribes. We hardly use any feathers in our dances or as casual attire. The only person who would have worn feathers would be the chief, and he would only wear these when he was taking part in the ceremony. The only dance that we used feathers was for the Great Eagle Dance. This was done in late fall, early winter, and only in peacetime because the eagle was a symbol of peace, not only to our tribe, but to many others in the southeast as well. It was also done in 3 parts. The first part for victory, the second part for peace, and the third and final part was always dedicated to the eagle, thanking it for allowing us to use its feathers. Now when doing the dance, they take the 2 wands and hold them at an arm's length, and this to imitate the eagle in flight. Now our people were very superstitious. They believed that if any time during the dance, if one of the men at any part of his wand touched the ground or the mound of sand, he or someone in his family would soon die. Now the original wands they would have been carved from Sarahwood and not the river cane. This because Sarahwood was a sacred wood and it would have used real tail feathers from the golden eagle.
Seria filament aqui.
Pega pra cá também.
Você viu? Eu falei.
Só falta aquela música.
Devia ter esse bagulho lá que tem.
Meu irmão tem uma pedrinha aqui, ó.
Olha ali no cano. Quê? É o quê?
Vida cabeleireira.
Aqui. Lá do pai, esse daí é tudo em cima da coisa. Ele tem que passar pro rio. Ele tá preso.
O Milton.
Oi, Abigail.
Ready?
Try to get.
Ready?
Okay. Get it.
I got it.